Welcome everyone, this is your boy Seth and we're back at it again today. So we just got done talking about the SEC tournament, now we're going to talk about the Big 12 tournament. But before we get started, I need each and every one of you to do me a big favor. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and if you like my content, please share it. God bless each and every one of you. You guys make this channel, I don't, and I couldn't do it without you. So we're going to start talking about this Big 12 tournament now. I appreciate you all being here. So let's just get into it. This is the most funnest time of the year. March Madness, conference tournaments, love it. I hate that fans can't be involved. I just don't. The fans make it too. So I hope it's as good as always. But we'll see how it goes. But we're gonna start on this Big 12 tournament now. Uh, as you see, we got Baylor the number one seed. We got TCU number 8, Kansas State at number 9. You got West Virginia at 4, Oklahoma State at 5. Very intriguing matchup right here. Interested in this game. You got Kansas at number 2, Oklahoma at 7, Iowa State at 10, Texas at 3, and Texas Tech at 6. So let me scoot over here so you can see everything. So we got everything ready. So we're gonna start out with this TCU Kansas State game. Um, I watched both of them play when they played in the Big 12 SEC Challenge. Kansas State, they played with the Aggies. TCU took Missouri down to the wire. Ought to be a very intriguing game here. But watching both teams, I believe TCU is the better team. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say TCU takes care of business here and sends Kansas State to the house packing for the year. So let's go ahead and let's write TCU out here. We got Baylor and TCU. We're going to talk about this Oklahoma Iowa State game. Can you believe Oklahoma's a 7 seed? I watched them a lot this year. They beat Alabama, they beat Texas, they beat some really good clubs. That just tells you how stacked the Big 12 is. There's really good ball teams in the Big 12. So I think they're going to get probably Baylor will be in, West Virginia will be in, I think Oklahoma State will be in, Kansas is going to be in, Oklahoma will be in, Texas Tech. They're going to get at least 7 teams in the Big Dance. So as you can see, their conference is really stout. So let's go ahead and talk about Oklahoma, Iowa State. Oklahoma, a very, very good ball club. Iowa State has struggled all year. I've seen Oklahoma beat really good teams. They beat Alabama when they were ranked really high. I see them take Texas down. Now I did see, I think West Virginia came in Oklahoma. I think they won. It might have been somewhere else, but I thought it was at Oklahoma. But Oklahoma's very intriguing. Very, very good ball club. I don't think this will be a very close game. I'd be shocked if it is. So we're gonna go ahead and put Oklahoma out here on this line with Kansas. So we got our quarterfinal matchups right here. We got Baylor, TCU, West Virginia, Oklahoma State. This is going to be a very, very good ball club. Very, very amazing ball game. Kansas, Oklahoma should be amazing. Texas and Texas Tech should be amazing. Wow. I'm just intrigued by all 3 of these games right here. 3, 6, 2, 7, 4, and 5. So you got Baylor and TCU in 1 and 8. I don't see TCU having a prayer against Baylor. Baylor's just too good. Athletic. They're just completely athletic all over the floor. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put Baylor right here. So we got Baylor going to the semifinals in the Big 12 Conference Tournament. Then we got West Virginia, Oklahoma State. Man, you got Cade Cunningham. You got Sean McNeil, the Culver guy. Ought to be interesting. You know, Cade's missed the last couple of games. I think he was injured. He should be back for the tournament. I really think he's a really special player. I watched him beat Arkansas. He just took over the game at the end of this game. So Oklahoma State, West Virginia. But Oklahoma State, I think they just beat West Virginia at West Virginia. So I really think West Virginia is going to finally get them right here. I think West Virginia wins this game. I would pick, if West Virginia would have won that game, I'd pick Oklahoma State. But right now, I think it's going to be West Virginia. I don't think they're going to beat them twice in a couple weeks. So let's go ahead and put West Virginia out here. I think they move on. They're going to move on to the semifinals. We got West Virginia and Baylor. Kansas, Oklahoma. Intriguing matchup again. Oklahoma has beat some really good teams this year. Kansas kind of been up and down all year. You know, they have a good game, they have a bad game, they have a good game, they have a bad game. I think they're starting to hit their stride, but and I think they're going to take care of business here. I think Kansas takes down Oklahoma State. Not Oklahoma State. Oklahoma. I was just talking about Oklahoma State, but I mean Oklahoma. So, but Oklahoma will be in the NCAA tournament. I'm almost certain they'll be in the tournament. So, we're gonna go ahead and put Kansas out here. So now you got Texas at Texas Tech. Very good game again. This one's hard, man. This is anybody can win this game. Texas Tech, Texas. They got the McClung kid. Texas Tech does. So this is really hard for me to pick on this game. So I'm gonna say Texas Tech's gonna take care of it here. Texas will be in the NCAA tournament too, but I believe Texas Tech gets this win. So let's go ahead and put Texas Tech out here. I mean, this game, Texas Tech, it's a 50-50 shot because both of them are really good. I watched Texas Tech come back and beat LSU. I mean, they scored like 11 points in a minute. That was crazy. So they can light it up. But there's going to be upset somewhere in this tournament more than likely. So I'm going to go with them. Texas Tech over Texas. So you got Baylor, West Virginia, Kansas, and Texas Tech in your semifinals in the Big 12. I just don't see anyone beating Baylor. Like I said, they're just too athletic. I think I would love to watch them play Gonzaga, but COVID kind of cost that game, not letting them play because Baylor had COVID. So, but we're gonna go right here and put Baylor. They're gonna make it to the championship game. Got Kansas and Texas Tech. So ought to be another interesting game. They played once, I think, already this year. I think Kansas beat them. I'd have to look up to make sure. I really don't see. I see Kansas winning this game also. So I don't. I think number 1, number 2 seed. I mean, this is a very interesting bracket. Very good teams. Anybody can win these games. But I think number 1, number 2 seeds are just the better teams. Like I said, I think Kansas is starting to get their stride. So we're gonna put Kansas out here. And you're gonna have a rematch of Baylor Kansas. The only loss Baylor has is to Kansas. Have to be honest, they're not gonna beat them twice, people. If you think they're gonna beat them twice, I'll be shocked. And I'll be happy. They're not going to beat Baylor twice. Baylor will beat them. Like I said, it's different on a neutral floor. Baylor went to Kansas. Neutral floor, I just feel like Baylor is a better and more athletic team. So, right now I'm going to say Baylor will win your championship. And they will be Big 12 champs this year. They're the number 1 seed. And they don't lose in the Big 12 tournament either. So with all this being said, I appreciate each and every one of you being with me tonight. I'm glad that I've been able to do a couple brackets so far. I'm going to try to get a couple more in before the night's over. But these are my picks. I'll leave them up for a little bit for people to look at. So I hope people can read them. If you can, I apologize. I try to scoot the board a little bit closer. Like I'm a little old school. So we'll get caught up to date. But Baylor wins this championship. So with all that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Please do your boys a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you like my content, share it. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. I couldn't do it without you. Have a good night.